to a plastic shifter. And now, there we go. It shifted. All right, 4-wheel drive it goes. Welcome to Marcus Man Adventures. As always, I'm Scott. Today we're going to be working on the Cummins a little bit more. I got it functioning at the end of the last episode. I'm talking about the transmission, transfer case, excuse me, shifter. But I'm not happy with it. It's really difficult, and I had to weld it. There's no adjustability. I don't like the angle. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that I think is just wrong with it. So we're going to start off by pulling the linkage out and doing a little more modification. I got another rod. I think it will be the right diameter. Let me see, at least close. So I think we're going to start out by pulling that off, and then I'm just thinking pulling the rod off and the mount there, and undoing those two clips there, pulling the pins and all that good stuff, like I've done a few times before already, because it's easier to take these pins out than it is to try and take the C clip out and redo all that stuff. These pins are fairly easy to pull, they're lightweight. Where the cotter pins are, just pull that there, and then pull that out of there, and then pop, that's out. Then if I want to, I can take and undo that out here. It's a lot easier. It's still holding up fairly well. I might just get a bushing for this, or just leave it alone. It's not really doing, it isn't holding up there. All right, so I need to get a grinder. All I did was just tack that on the end. I mean, it's barely in there. So let's go ahead and get a grinder, get that cut off. All right, let's see what I can get done here. Really don't want to get too much into that because I do have to reuse it. Not the rod, but the block here. So I don't, and it needs to be fairly square so when I'm done. So I'm just trying to get much off as I can. Well, that should do it. Yep, there we go. And we're free. I'll take a drill bit, another paddle or flapper wheel, get this cleaned up later. But for now, move over to, so this is a rod off of a brake pedal. Should, perfect size. I'm gonna go ahead, since it's already compromised, I'm gonna cut this off, kind of bevel it, do the same thing there. I might go ahead, freaking bugs, and cut this off as well. And god damn it, got freaking just pesky bugs flying around today. And the end here, so I just got the rod to work with. That way I can hang this off the edge like so, and then this will be flat. I'll be able to lay it down in there and have good valley here to be able to tack these up and weld them. All right, sounds like I got a plan. Alright, let's get this thing up in here. Uh-oh, I gotta put the damn thing together upside down. Alright. Wait one. Alright, I'm ready now. All right, so I got this all hooked up. We're in 2 high, I believe, right now. So let's go ahead and put it into it. 4 low real fast. We're just set it up. Okay. That was good. Put it up. All right, so I think sitting right there, that's all the way forward. That's, I can adjust it a little bit too if I need to, but right there gets it at a decent angle, gives me some freaking leverage. And then, sorry, you don't want to look at the ground, I'm sure. Let's tighten this up. And it still brings it back to where it's not going to be too far that way. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Yay, fabbing crap. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead. Get up in the driver's seat a little bit and get my marker. We should get a magnet. Oh, I got a magnet on the bottom of this. All right. The bottom of that's hot. All right, let's put it in here. All right, take the magnet off. So let's make certain that that's fully out of the way no matter where I go. I think right there. The other end is the part that marks idiot. God damn it. The heat is just transferring up. All right. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, that's what I do with the magnet. There it is. Didn't need it after all. Find this magnet and I'll go get this thing set up. Alright. That's the most elegant thing. Yesterday always do this, but I think this is kind of good. Okay, I like it. Turn on the hood. We're fine with the grinder. Let's get it all the way up. There. Take cut. Machine, but move it all around. Go. I think I'll go through one right. I know. The old one is good one. It's good. All right, so the bushings and everything from this all fell apart. That could be part of the problem with the why it's not wanting to shift properly. So I'm going to eliminate all of that. And I'm using a shift rod from a 205. Where's my cooking disc? Off of my International over here, and I'm going to shorten it. Where did I put? There it is. Because I don't want to cut. Well, I don't have anything to cut new threads for the adjustable yoke here. It goes on the end, so I'm just going to take and cut it down. Find things that I need and slice back together. I'll need a little bit of area here. So. And then this is the approximate distance that I need. So I want to keep, where's that yoke at?
So you know, on Popeye, he was gonna get married and he forgot the ring, so he found one of the nuts and used it, and we don't see a goldie for a
Huh. Wow.
And I even got
That's cool.
Why do you have so many cows?
Because I like them. All right, we had a bit of a cloud burst, so it kind of set things up aside. But while that was happening, went ahead and got all this set up. We're going to be long enough once you figure in that. So let's go ahead and get it tacked up. Alright. I may have screwed up. I didn't think about that. I hope I can run a wire wheel and crap over the freaking threads. I did not think about that at all. Oops. I fucked them up good, it looks like. Well, let's see what I can do. Need a new battery, right? Yep. Alright, I'm gonna find another battery. Alright, so I gotta modify this, hopefully for the last time. I need to cut this piece of plastic off. Push that down. Get it as close as I can. now this should give me enough access to be able to drill out a, hold on, let me find the pin, figure out what size of hole it needs to be, because it needs to be big enough for this, because it goes through there, and then it needs to go through there. Right in the middle, like boom, something like that. Maybe a little higher. We'll figure it out. Maybe on this side. Start. Like, yeah. We'll figure this out. Let me find out what size this is. Alright, got the drill hole. The hole drilled. It's not centered, but it should be fine. So we got there. And then we got there. Okay, well, that should be good. And then got there, and you get a new cotter pin for this, and a cotter pin for this, and probably some new washers for everything. Oh, let me see here. Thought I had washers for everything. Maybe not. All right, let me get, oh, here's one washer. I should have a spring washer for something too. Let me get all my stuff, and then we'll get these things all hooked up for hopefully the final time. All right, I think this is the third iteration. Hopefully this is the last iteration of this. Alright, so we got that hole drilled up there. Let's try and get the stand. Okay, that was my other problem. No, it's going to work. We got okay, out in. Alright, the washer will fit. And plug it in. This is the way I should have done it. But I don't know why. Alright, let's go and see if we can ship now. Yeah, honestly, it'll ship. That whole part comes pumping in. No, let's bring this one. Go. There shouldn't be any slop or anything in it. I'm just going to try something here from this side. Alright, well, it shifts. It's got full range. There's no reason for it to be bound up. I might adjust it. This has some slop in it, but I think I might adjust it because I don't like that right there. So it means I need to make the linkage longer. All right, I'll get this adjusted and then we'll really mess with the shifters. All right, just pretty much got everything cleaned up off the truck, but drive shaft is in. That, let me get some ghost story going here. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Yeah, wasn't. Did you see that down there? Yeah, anyways, drive shaft. Maybe I was looking at me. I don't know. I'm tired. Drive shaft is in. Fully bolted in. Everything works. Shifter works. I'm not worried about freaking putting a cover on that. Whoever gets this can do that. Left all the parts for it. I guess the last thing to do is just verify the hubs and all that. I'm gonna just park it tonight. I'm tired. I'll deal with that in the morning or tomorrow. Finish out this video. I just need to get all this stuff put away. So, whew, I'm tired. It's another long day. It's amazing how much this crap can just freaking kick your ass. Made 3 different linkages, 2 different linkages. I don't know. I did a whole bunch of different crap today. Got it working though. It's kind of sticky going into two-wheel drive or too high. So I'm hoping that's just a little more work. I can get into it, lube it up a little bit more. Maybe it'll stop sticking. I don't know why it sticks going into 2 and then and coming out of 4. It's odd. I don't know why. Anyways, I'm gonna hopefully get it figured out. But it can go into all gears, having all the indicators. It does function and work. So that's it. That's a win. Got the shifter set in good. And adjusted good. Shouldn't be bashing my knuckles off anything. It goes right where it should. So that's it. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. My last video that went out on the Stout is doing really good for me. Hopefully these two with the Cummins do as well. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And at the end of the day, if you're not dirty and tall gas tired, you ain't doing it right. You have a good one. All right, so next morning we're gonna lock in our hubs. Let's see here. Make sure everything works. We know the shifter works, but we just need to make certain that the gearing's the same. Just, you know, I don't want to be passing this on to somebody without being 100% on what's actually going on in this truck. I'm too fat. Just keep ripping my pants getting into these things lifted trucks. All right. So, where do I want to put this set? I figure out where I'm going to hang the camera, and I'll get back to you. All right, so got hubs locked in. Look for those people behind us in the past, and then we'll go try out we'll get down here to the dirt road and try out the 4-wheel drive. See if these people, here we go. And they're going to go in front. No, all right, so. This magnet with this thing does not want to work. It's a pain in my ass. Any bump, it just falls off. Like it's losing its magnetism. So sorry, but it's gonna be like kind of a pain in my ass today. So we're 4-wheel drive still. See, it'll hop whenever we try and make a sharp turn with it. Verify that we're in four-wheel drive. Well, so far we're not hopping, so I think the gear ratios are at least the same, so that's good. That was a question that a lot of people were asking. Doesn't feel like it's hopping or binding, but if the front end's not locked in, then that would be a reason why it wouldn't. So let's go ahead and turn like this and then take it hard the other way. Yep, that's definitely four-wheel drive. Alright, let's go ahead and I just broke shit. Great. It's my fucking shifter is bound up. That will not come out of freaking. Yep, everything just broke. Never mind. All my fucking work is done because this freaking stupid plastic shifter. And now there we go. It shifted. Alright, four-wheel drive it goes. Off and JB welding it because I'm not redoing that freaking thing for anything. Well, good news is I figure it out. I just need to freaking get another mount. I have to edit this out. Alright, so we'll get up here and we'll do a hard turn and see if we can get this thing to just verify that we got it in 4. Oh yeah, that is definitely four-wheel drive. Alright, let's see if I can get this unbroken. Alright. So I don't know if it recorded, but yeah, this is broken. Not usable anymore. I don't know if I can use any parts off of it. So we're about to make version, fuck, I don't even know what version